Hello, welcome back to Slots and Sprues. Sunday, I think it's Sunday. Must be Sunday. It's Saturday. I went to UK Slot Carfest. First one I've ever been to because I've only just got back into the hobby. Absolutely loved it. Could have spent, I don't know, like anybody I suppose who goes to these things, I could have spent thousands. But I wanted to get some cars, knock them off my list. TV and film. Here's the lane I've picked, and I wanted to get a few cars rather than some big hitters. I didn't really see any big hitters, if I'm honest. Uh, I didn't see a General Lee, which is what I really, really want. No, I'm not going to do Spice Girls. Um, I see the first Back to the Future DeLorean, that one. That was coming in at £83. I didn't want to spend that on one car. And again, there's loads of box sets and special editions and all the other good stuff you can see. But I really wanted to get a few cars. And I got a couple on my list that I wanted anyway, so that's all good. Met a few people. I met I can't think of the guy's name now. It's just eluded me. Sarfod, if I've said that right. I'm just gonna get on the YouTubes here. Sorry. Bear with. I'm going to say this completely wrong. Zarfod Fekov. He comments quite a lot on my videos, so although I'm a tiny channel, he does make the effort to comment, and I really appreciate that. And he was a really nice bloke. We had a little chinwag for 10 minutes or so. Couple of photos. If I'm clever enough, I'll stick one in. That was really nice because he came up to me, which is really strange because it's quite odd when people walk up to you that you don't know, we know you kind of thing. So that was really nice. I'd say nice little chat. Showed us what he'd bought. Yeah, it was nice. It was good. Wanted to meet Lee Slot Cars. Met Lee. A nice little chat with him. Again, really nice bloke. I like the stuff he does with his phone board. Mr. Phone Board. Met Pete from Track Fans TV. He was quite busy, so didn't get much time to talk really. But still said hello. Met him in the flesh. Rob from Swift Slots, had a little chat with him. Again, really nice guy. Inoffensive bloke, just pleasant. Go and have a chat to him. We did. He had a little stand now, showing off his them Bond bug things he did. We both picked the pink one, which was his wife's car that he built for her. I mean, that guy's clever with all the stuff he does. It's next level really, isn't he? But yeah, he was good to chat to. Slot car dude, Nico. Had a little chat to him, went and actually butted into his conversation because I wanted to say hello to him. Very tall, tall chap. Again, nice to talk to. Had a quick gym with him. Overall, really, really, really nice day. The British Motor Museum, really nice setting. Really nice weather. The whole day was just really enjoyable. Looking at all the old cars, especially because they're British, and there was cars there that I owned when I was younger, and you just think, my God, if I still had them cars now, because you don't see them. So there was a white MG Metro there that I owned. There was a Triumph Acclaim there that I learned to, no, not the one I learned to drive in, but I learned to drive in that model of car. There was quite a lot there. There was Metros that we owned. It was really good. It was really, really good, and that's really And plus, you get that whole for 18 quid or whatever it was. I think it was 18 quid each. You get the museum, the two museums, heritage. The Jaguar side, that heritage museum bit, whatever it's called, and the main museum, and you get to go to Slot Carfest. You have a good walk round. Value for money. A couple of hours, 2 hours 15 drive. Reasonably easy drive as well. Nothing too difficult. I think good day out. Good day out. So if the weather's all right in December, I think the other one we do is a smaller December one, and I got the funds. I may take a trip up on the bike in December. So, as I say, I bought a few cars. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to run around the track today. Um, I might give them a run round another day, like little. I might do some short kind of showcases for them. I think because I can use the. I can probably get away with using some music clips for them, couldn't I? I think. I don't know. Um, yeah, so I spent about on cars probably 160, £160 yesterday, and I got a fair few cars, so I'm not complaining. I got some good deals. Again, I didn't get no big hitters. I bought the Bumblebee during the week. And that was a big hitter for me. Blimey, that was. But I couldn't let that one pass, so that was it. So what I'll do is I'll just flip it round, show you what I bought, and then someone's going out the door or coming in the door. Show what I've bought yesterday, just a quick glance at them. Show you what the next build is going to be for the track, because I see a lot of these yesterday at the Slot Fest, and I thought, well, I'm not going to pay you 20 quid when I can get someone to print it for me. And I was thinking about printing this for ages, and obviously it made my mind up yesterday, so one of the buildings is moved. Anyway, let me just stop it, flip it round. I'll also show you my little. I only got one sticker yesterday, which I'm a bit disappointed with. I should have asked for some more, but I got one sticker. I'll show you that, and then we'll go through the cars. Okie dokie. Right, this is take two, because the first time I had it on, the mic battery went flat, and there's no indication anywhere that it's running out of power. So we'll do this again. So just going to show you this bin. This is what I made myself. I designed it all myself, done the 3D print. Could have done it on a better quality, but it was a test. I just chucked it on the floor. It was just a tester. You know them bins you have when you leave somewhere and you chuck them out, when you leave a fast food restaurant and you chuck them out your car about getting out with a target on the back. So I had the idea of doing them. So yesterday, while I was there, I see this one, slightly bigger than mine. But I was on. To be honest with you, I was on the right lines. Even though mine, even though it had a square to be fair at the bottom, I could see it was on the right lines. I'm not even taking it out of the bag yet. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. It's a bigger version. Probably look better. So I bought one of them, and I bought some of these pre-done bins as well with rubbish with them that I've got to paint. One of these is going to go on in the corner where the derelict shed building thing is now. And I bought another one as well, just so I can have. He charged £3 for the lot, so I thought, you know what, we're going to do it. So they're good. And I'm just going to show you this as well. This was the guy, Zap Hod Fekop. I know I butchered that, mate. Sorry, but really nice chat. Really nice chat. And I've got to show you the. Well, we'll do the sticker in a minute. So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna do the right. So I'm gonna do the cars. Let's do some cars. I'm sure this stand, it was quite a big stand, and I'm sure the guys had black tops on them, and were giving out Union Jack badges when you bought stuff. Union flag. Let's get the terminology right. I'm sure it was Roger Barker, something like that. I'm sure it was. But anyway, he had 3 cars, and obviously FOMO, fear of missing out. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go in. So there was 3 cars that he had there that I picked up, and he did the 3 of them for £100. So, you know, what's that, £33 ish each, which I think was a really good deal. And I've taken the stickers off, the price stickers off, and one of them had underneath the original price, which I think was £35, but obviously we got it cheaper than that. There was a sticker for £50. So I don't know if it was £50 or not, but I could believe it was. So I picked that one first. So the first one was out of this set of this 3 was kit from Knight Rider. I'm just so worried about these mics now. Kit from Knight Rider. Grew up with the Michael Knight. This was just one of them shows you just watched all the time. Loved it. Even the interior looks very good. There's old Michael Knight there. California Night on the back. Rear lights look absolutely fantastic. They all work. Lights work on front and rear. And the little red light that goes whatever it used to make that sound is on the front, and it fucking works. Excuse my French. It works. It absolutely. I'm so excited. That's why I swore. I'm really sorry. Love the wheels. I've run it around the track twice. It's been round twice. What I'm going to do is I'll probably run them round again, but do little shorts for them, and maybe put the theme music I can put up there for 30 seconds to get away with it. Maybe I'll probably do that. So that was one of the cars in the £100 bundle, and I'll bring out the next 2 together because they are of the same thing, really, mark, genre. So we got Back to the Future 3 DeLorean, Back to the Future 2 DeLorean. I did see the one with the wheels up. I was torn, but I'm going to get that. Obviously, that's on the list to get a later date. I did see the Back to the Future original one there, but that was £83. And like I said, I didn't want to go all in on one car. I wanted to get a few for the collection. And I'm going to say collection because these are not going to be raced around. These are going to only come out on special occasions. Again, lights work, rear and front, and the actual flux capacitor inside the cab where Marty McFly sits also lights up. So really pleased with them 2 as well. Do like Back to the Future. I haven't watched the films in quite some years, so I might have to dig them out and watch them. I did go to the Stage Show up London a little while back, which was really, really entertaining and good. But I'm really pleased with these. I'm really, really pleased with them. I like the paint job. You know, for Skeletrix cars, I think they do a really good job with the painting and the detail. They do a really good job. Like, even that one's got like the pipe, and then it's got like a metal strip against it as well. So really, really good. Really, really pleased with them. And I say there were them 3 cars in that bundle were £100. So let's just put them. Let's just stack them up for a minute, and then we'll go in. I bought 2 more. I bought 2 cars off the same guy again. I don't know his name. I can't remember. We had a lot of good cars, really, really good prices. One of these cars, the stand next door was charging. Well, this one here. Let's get this one, the first one. So Inspector Morse, the Mark II Jag. He had this up for £30. The stand, very next door stand, a matter of 4 feet away, had the same car for £37.50. And there's nothing wrong with this. It's never come out of the box. So love Inspector Morse. saving the city of Oxford from the massive crime wave back in, what was this program, the 90s? Was Inspector Morse the 90s? Must have been, mustn't it? Obviously, I grew up with John Ford. He was, what was his name in the Sweeney? What was he called in the Sweeney? Wow, my brain's gone. If they bought out a Granada, what was that, a Mark 1 Granada in the Sweeney? My God, electrics do that. You would never do it because you wouldn't have the guts to do a Sweeney car. Well, wouldn't you? You've done the professionals' cars. Anyway, Spectre Morse, Mark 2 Jag. It's even got the Mark 2 Jag sign on the back there. Look, I just noticed, and Jaguar on the door handle. So great car. I love it. I love the way how the back wheel just sits in the arch there. And there. Yeah, the tyres are not black. They're kind of like a grey looking colour. Again, I've run this around the track. Lights, brilliant. Love it. And the last one I bought off the same guy. This was £30. So I thought, you know, that Mark II Jag was £7.50 cheaper than the guy next door. This was in at 30 quid. You know, I thought, you know, normally I'd say like 2 cars, you want to knock a couple of quid off or £5. Didn't even bother. Well, you know what? They're just fairly priced, so I'm not even going to hassle with you, mate. That's just lovely. So, man with the golden gun, the car that does this upside down spinny jump over the river. It actually did it. I think I read it actually did it, and it was a woman who drove it, if I remember rightly, that I read the other day. So, I love the wheels. Again, one tick off the spreadsheet. Goes round, lights work. Love it to death. Again, show ponies, not going to come out unless special occasion. I give them a run around the track. They're not going to be driven around. I do not want to damage these cars. I can't. They've got all these little wing mirrors. I'm just looking at them and they give me the shivers, especially this Jag. I just look at them and I'm like, oh. Right, so I unplugged. I hope I've got enough power for this. Mike still going? Hello, Mike. Yep, Mike's still there. Right. So the one and only sticker I got, which I'm pretty disappointed in, was Lee Slot Cars. And he was hanging on to them like they were life jackets on the Titanic. And I said, do you mind if I have a sticker, Lee? And he's like, oh yeah, I should be giving these out. And shouldn't I? I said, well, really, you should be. So that was that. So next project, which you've just seen. So I see plenty of these there yesterday. And they were charging like 18, 20 quid for them. And I knew I already had the files saved away from whatever 3D website I got them from. And I've said to my son, do you mind printing me off? So he's printed all these bits off today. He's still got a few more bits and bobs to print to finish it off. He's done 2 roof things, but I don't really need 2 roof things. So I'm going to use this setup. He needs to do another gas tank. He can do me another wheel. He's got to do the sides. We've got a door there as well. So this is the next project. I was going to do the Subaru. The Tamiya Subaru car. I'm going to do this next and then move on to the Subaru. I'm going to leave the Airfix 2 Airfix planes I've got for another time. I really want to get cracking on the cars and something a bit more difficult. So getting back on the subject. So this is going to go here, where the other takeaway drive-through I had. That's going to go over there. That's under there for the minute. That's probably going to be converted into something else. So I've got the old workers' stone hut there. I'm going to repaint that. I'm going to repaint that at some point. Got to fix that. The slots and screw drive-through sign has got to be fixed onto there somewhere. But overall, it's all going well. It's all going really well. It's all going really well. Long-term projects and all that. Car collection's building up nicely. Professionals. Bumblebee. Gotta love Bumblebee. I just love that. Starsky and Hutch. Batman. I nearly bought the bigger version of this yesterday, but I didn't. Because I had a budget and I didn't want to go over that budget too much. And obviously, there's the other two cars that I've also got. And these are the ones that I use to rag around. I really want to get a couple of retro trips or something for them too, so I can use them as rag around cars. The minis sound awful, run awful, need sort of a bit of work, but again, you can rag them around. All the wing mirrors have been already smashed off them, so I don't really care. These again, I rag around, race them against the AI in the smart race app, whatever it's called. Taking the wings off the back anyway, put them in a bag. But they're the rag around ones because these guys are show ponies and are never going to be raced. This one will never be raced. They will never be raced. I know it sounds sad, but I'm not. And they will never be raced. Anyway, if you're still here, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one when we start building the caravan side of the road takeaway thing. Adios.